Lesson 1, Outdoor Activities.
Hey Anna, have you heard about the new park downtown?
No, what's there?
They have mini golf, paddle boating, and even a climbing wall.
That sounds like fun. I love outdoor activities.
Me too. Shall we go check it out this weekend?
Definitely. I can't wait to try the mini golf.
Same here. It'll be a great way to spend the day.
I'll bring some snacks too, in case we get hungry.
Sounds perfect. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. This is going to be an awesome adventure.
Definitely. It'll be a blast.
Can't wait.
Me neither. See you this weekend.
Absolutely. This is going to be great.
For sure. Can't wait.
Lesson 2, Seaside Dining.
Hey Anna, I know a great seafood restaurant near the harbor.
Oh really? I love fresh seafood.
Me too. It's supposed to be really cozy and have amazing views.
That sounds perfect. I've been craving some good seafood.
Same here. Shall we go for dinner there this week?
Absolutely. I'd love to try it out.
Great, I'll make a reservation.
Wonderful. I can't wait to try their fresh catch.
Me neither. I heard their crab cakes are to die for.
Yum, that's making my mouth water.
Same here. This is going to be a delicious meal.
I'm sure it will be. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. It's going to be a great night.
Definitely. I can't wait.
Same here. See you then.
Lesson 3, Rainy Day Fun.
Hey Anna, can I bring my umbrella to the park this weekend?
Of course. Collapsible umbrellas are allowed.
Great, I'll bring mine just in case.
Good idea. The weather forecast looks a bit iffy.
No worries, we can still have fun even if it rains.
Absolutely. There's plenty to do indoors.
True. We can check out the mini golf or the climbing wall.
Or the paddle boats. They might be even more fun in the rain.
Good point. I'm up for anything.
Me too. This will be an adventure no matter what.
Definitely. I'm excited.
Me too. Let's make the most of it.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great time.
I agree. Can't wait.
Me neither. See you then.
Lesson 4, Traveling Adventures.
Hey Anna, I just got back from an amazing trip.
Oh, where did you go?
I traveled to a remote village in Southeast Asia.
Wow, that sounds fascinating. What was it like?
It was incredible. The people were so welcoming and the scenery was breathtaking.
I bet. What was the most memorable part of your trip?
I think it was visiting the local school and seeing the kids' faces light up.
That must have been so heartwarming.
It really was. I wish I could have stayed longer.
I can imagine. Traveling to places like that must be life-changing.
Absolutely. It really put things in perspective for me.
I can see why. I'd love to hear more about your adventure.
I'd be happy to tell you all about it.
Great, I can't wait to learn more.
Awesome, I'm excited to share it with you.
Lesson 5, Tipping Etiquette.
Hey Anna, can I ask you a question about tipping?
Sure, what's up?
I noticed that in some restaurants, the waiter doesn't expect an extra tip.
Oh, that's interesting. It can vary depending on the country or region.
Really? I didn't know that. How do you know when to tip extra?
Well, it's generally a good idea to tip 15 to 20% of the total bill in the US.
Okay, good to know. But you said some places don't expect it?
That's right. In some cultures, the service charge is already included in the bill.
I see. So I shouldn't assume an extra tip is always needed?
Exactly. It's best to check the customs for the specific restaurant or country.
Got it. Thanks for the tip, I'll be more mindful of that going forward.
No problem. Glad I could help clarify the tipping etiquette.
Me too. It's good to know the proper way to show appreciation.
Definitely. Tipping can be a tricky social norm to navigate.
For sure. I appreciate you taking the time to explain it.
Happy to help. Let me know if you have any other questions. Lesson 6, A Picnic Adventure.
Morning, Anna. How about a picnic this weekend?
That sounds lovely. Where do you suggest we go?
I know a beautiful spot by the lake, it's very peaceful.
Wonderful, I'll bring some snacks and a blanket.
Great idea. We can pack some sandwiches and fruits.
Sounds perfect. What time shall we meet?
How about 11 a.m.? That gives us the whole afternoon.
Sounds good to me. I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too, it'll be a nice break from the city.
Definitely, some fresh air will be rejuvenating.
Exactly, just what we need. See you on Saturday.
Can't wait, it's a date. I'll bring some lemonade.
Excellent, this is going to be so much fun.
I agree, a picnic by the lake is the best idea.
I'm glad you're excited about it, me too.
Lesson 7, Digital Platforms for Connection.
Hey Anna, what are your thoughts on digital platforms?
I think they're crucial in this digital era we live in.
Absolutely, they've transformed the way we communicate.
Definitely, which specific platforms are you using these days?
I'm quite active on Instagram and Twitter for social updates.
Those are great for staying connected with friends and family.
Yes, and I use LinkedIn for professional networking as well.
That's a smart move. I also find Zoom useful for video calls.
Definitely, Zoom has been a lifesaver during the pandemic.
Agreed, it's made remote work and virtual meetings so much easier.
Absolutely, the rise of these platforms has been remarkable.
I couldn't agree more. They've really enhanced our digital lives.
For sure, I'm grateful for the convenience they provide.
Me too, they've become an integral part of our daily routines.
Well said, these platforms have truly revolutionized how we connect.
Lesson 8, Weekend Getaway Plans.
Hey Anna, do you have any plans for the weekend?
Just for the weekend, I have to work on Monday.
Ah, that's a shame. I was hoping we could do something.
No worries, my family is visiting, so I'll be spending time with them.
That's great, family time is so important. I hope you have a wonderful time.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to it. Maybe we can plan something for next weekend?
Absolutely, that sounds like a plan. I'll be free then and we can do something fun.
Sounds good to me. What do you have in mind?
How about a day trip or a hike in the countryside?
That's a great idea, I'd love that. The fresh air will be rejuvenating.
Definitely, and we can pack a picnic lunch too.
Perfect, I'll mark it down in my calendar. Have a great time with your family. Lesson 9, Heartfelt Connections.
Hey Anna, I have something important to share with you.
Of course. What is it?
I wanted to express my heartfelt appreciation for your friendship.
Ah, that's so kind of you. I feel the same way about you.
You've been such a great support system, especially during difficult times.
I'm so glad I could be there for you. Our friendship means the world to me.
Likewise. You've always been a true friend, through thick and thin.
That means a lot. I'll always be here for you, no matter what.
I know, and that's why I cherish our bond so much.
Ah, you're making me emotional. I'm grateful for you too.
I just wanted you to know how much you truly mean to me.
And you mean the world to me as well. Our friendship is priceless.
I'm so glad we have each other. You're an amazing person.
You are too. I'm lucky to have you in my life.
The feeling is mutual. Let's always be there for each other.
Lesson 10, Embracing Family Connections.
Hello. How was your weekend with your family?
It was wonderful. I had a great time with them.
That's so nice to hear. Family time is so important.
Absolutely. My nieces and nephews really brightened my day.
I can imagine. Children have a way of bringing so much joy.
They truly do. I feel so grateful to have such a loving family.
That's lovely. Family is a true blessing in life.
I agree. Spending quality time with them was heartwarming.
I'm sure it was. I hope you were able to make some special memories.
We definitely did. It was a weekend filled with laughter and love.
That's wonderful to hear. I'm glad you had such a fulfilling time.
Thank you. I hope you had a chance to relax as well.
I did, but I must admit, I'm a little jealous of your family getaway.
Ah, you're always welcome to join us next time.
I appreciate that. I'll definitely take you up on that offer.
Lesson 11, Exploring a Historic Temple.
Morning Anna, I visited an amazing historic temple yesterday.
Really? What was it like?
It was breathtaking, the architecture was stunning.
I'd love to hear more. What stood out to you the most?
The intricate carvings and the sheer scale of the place were just incredible.
Wow, it sounds like quite an experience. Were you able to learn about the history?
Yes, the tour guide provided a lot of fascinating details. It's amazing how old the temple is.
I can imagine. Historic sites like that must really give you a sense of the past.
Definitely. It felt quite humbling standing there, imagining all the people who have visited over the centuries.
I'd love to visit someday. What made you decide to go see it?
It was recommended by a friend. I'm so glad I took the time to go, it was absolutely worth it.
That's great. I'll have to ask for the details so I can put it on my list of places to see. Lesson 12, The Joys of Self-Discovery.
Hey Anna, I wanted to tell you about a recent experience I had.
Oh, what happened?
I went on a solo trip for some self-reflection, and it was truly liberating.
That sounds wonderful. What made you decide to do that?
I just felt the need to get away and reconnect with myself for a bit.
I can understand that. Sometimes we all need that time for ourselves.
Exactly. It was so rejuvenating. I came back with a fresh perspective.
That's great to hear. What were some of the insights you gained?
I realized how important it is to slow down and really listen to myself.
That's such a valuable lesson. It's so easy to get caught up in the hustle.
Definitely. I encourage everyone to try it, even just a weekend getaway.
I'll have to keep that in mind. It sounds like exactly what I need right now.
I think you'd really benefit from it. Let me know if you want any tips.
I appreciate that, thanks. I'm excited to plan my own little adventure. Lesson 13, Embracing the Autumn Chill.
Hey Anna, did you hear the forecast for the next few days?
No, what's it looking like?
They're saying it's going to start getting chilly soon.
Ah yes, autumn is right around the corner. I love this time of year.
Me too. There's something so refreshing about the crisp air.
Definitely. I can't wait to start bundling up and enjoying the outdoors.
Same here. Maybe we can go for a hike and take in the fall foliage.
That sounds perfect. I hope we don't get snow too early this year.
I know, I'm hoping we can savor the autumn weather for a while.
Fingers crossed. I'd love to sit outside with a warm drink and watch the leaves change.
That sounds idyllic. We should plan a cozy afternoon like that soon.
Definitely. I'll keep an eye on the forecast and let you know when it's prime time. Lesson 14, Seeking Justice in Troubling Times.
Anna, did you see the latest news about the court rulings?
Yes, it's been quite disturbing to follow. The sentences seem very harsh.
I agree. The past few years have been tough with all the civil unrest.
Absolutely. It's disheartening to see justice being dealt so brutally.
Definitely. I hope we can find a way to address these issues more compassionately.
Me too. There has to be a better path forward that doesn't involve such severe punishment.
I can understand the desire for accountability, but the approach seems overly punitive.
Agreed. We need to focus on rehabilitation and restorative justice, not just retribution.
Precisely. Otherwise, the cycle of violence and resentment will only continue.
You're right. It's a complex issue, but we have to keep pushing for reform and empathy.
Absolutely. I'm hopeful that with sustained advocacy, we can steer things in a better direction.
Me too. It's going to take time and effort, but it's a worthy fight. Lesson 15, Exploring Scotland's Diverse Landscapes.
Hey Anna, did you know that Scotland has a population of around 5.5 million?
Wow, I didn't realize it was that large. And where are the main population centers?
The two largest cities are Edinburgh and Glasgow, which account for a significant portion.
Interesting. What about the rest of the country? Is it mostly rural areas?
Yes, quite a bit of Scotland's landscape is rural, with agriculture and industry being major sectors.
That makes sense. I imagine the scenery must be stunning, with all the rolling hills and valleys.
Absolutely. The natural beauty of places like the Scottish Highlands is truly breathtaking.
I'd love to visit someday and experience it for myself. Is there anywhere else that's particularly notable?
Well, the cities of Edinburgh and Glasgow each have their own unique charm and cultural attractions.
Good to know. I'll have to do some more research and start planning a trip to Scotland.
I think you'd really enjoy it. It's such a diverse and fascinating country.
I'm sure I would. Thanks for the insights, it's got me excited to start exploring. Lesson 16, Mind-boggling Interactions.
Hey Anna, did you see the news about that new technology? It's mind-boggling how realistic and interactive it can be.
Oh, really? That's fascinating. What kind of technology are you talking about?
It's this new virtual reality system that feels just like the real world. You can do anything in it.
Wow, that does sound incredible. I'd love to try it out. Do you think it'll become mainstream soon?
Definitely. The developers say it's going to revolutionize entertainment and even change the way we work.
I can imagine. It must be incredible to be able to experience things virtually like that.
Absolutely. I'm really excited to see how it develops. Do you have any ideas for how it could be used?
Maybe for education. Imagine being able to virtually travel to different historical sites or explore scientific concepts.
That's a great idea. And for fitness too, you could do virtual workouts or sports.
Exactly. The possibilities seem endless. I can't wait to see what else they come up with.
Me neither. This is just the beginning of something really transformative.
Right, it's mind-boggling to think about. I'm eager to see how it all unfolds. Lesson 17, Crowd-Pleasing Desserts.
Hey Anna, I heard you tried that new dessert place downtown. How was it?
It was amazing. The desserts were always a crowd pleaser and tasted perfect.
Oh really? What did you get? I'm always on the lookout for a good dessert spot.
I had their signature chocolate lava cake. It was rich and decadent, just how I like it.
Ooh, that sounds delightful. And for dessert?
For dessert, I had their homemade ice cream. It was the perfect accompaniment.
Yum, that sounds like the perfect combo. I'll have to check it out.
You definitely should. The atmosphere was great too, really cozy and inviting.
Good to know. I'm craving something sweet now just thinking about it.
Same here. We should plan a trip there soon.
Absolutely. It'll be a nice little treat.
Definitely. I'm always down for a delicious dessert outing.
Me too. Thanks for the recommendation.
Anytime. Enjoy when you go.
Will do. Can't wait.
Lesson 18, Offering Assistance.
Hey Anna, I heard you're working on that big project. How's it going?
It's going well, but I could use some help. Best of luck with that. Let me know if you need any assistance along the way.
Of course, I'd be happy to lend a hand. What kind of help do you need?
Well, I'm struggling a bit with the data analysis portion. Do you have any experience with that?
As a matter of fact, I do. I'd be glad to walk you through it and offer my input.
That would be amazing. I really appreciate it.
No problem at all. When would you like to get together and go over it?
How about tomorrow afternoon? Would that work for you?
Absolutely. Just send me the details and I'll be there.
Will do. Thank you so much. This is a big help.
Happy to do it. That's what friends are for, right?
Definitely. I'm lucky to have you.
Anytime. I'm glad I can assist.
Me too. This is going to make a big difference.
I'm sure it will. Looking forward to it.
Lesson 19, Theft and Punishment.
Morning. Did you hear about that robbery that happened downtown last night?
Yes, it's terrible. It's common to protect themselves, but the upper class made theft punishable by hanging.
That's really harsh. I can understand wanting to deter crime, but hanging seems extreme.
I agree. It reflects the inequality and lack of compassion in our society.
Absolutely. Something needs to be done to address the root causes of crime, not just punish harshly.
Exactly. Poverty, lack of opportunity, and desperation often drive people to steal.
Exactly. We need more social programs and better education, not draconian punishments.
I couldn't agree more. It's a complex issue, but we have to approach it humanely.
Definitely. I hope they reconsider those harsh penalties and focus more on rehabilitation.
Me too. It's the only way to truly make a difference and reduce crime long term.
Agreed. Well, here's hoping for some positive change on that front.
Indeed. It's an important issue that needs more attention.
For sure. Thanks for discussing this with me.
Of course. These conversations are important.
Absolutely. Have a great rest of your day.
Lesson 20. Comparing prices.
Hey Anna, I'm trying to decide where to get my groceries this week. What do you think, should I go to the big chain store or the local market?
That's a tough call. What are the prices like at each place? Is it worth it in the long run, or are the prices similar?
Well, the big chain store is a bit cheaper overall, but the local market has some specialty items I really like.
That's a tricky decision then. What's more important to you, saving money or getting the specific items you want?
That's a good question. I do love those specialty items, but the budget is also a concern.
I see. Well, maybe you could compromise and just get the essentials at the big store and then pick up the specialty items at the local market.
That's a smart idea. I hadn't thought of that. Doing a mix might be the best way to go.
Exactly. That way you get the best of both worlds, savings and the products you prefer.
Sounds like a plan. I'll give that a try this week and see how it goes.
Sounds good. Let me know how it works out for you.
Will do. Thanks for the advice. I appreciate you helping me think this through.
Happy to help. Balancing quality and cost is always a challenge.
For sure. But I think this hybrid approach will do the trick.
I agree. Good luck with your shopping trip.
Thanks. Catch you later.
Lesson 21. Caitlyn's creative inspiration.
Morning. Did you hear about Caitlyn's latest art exhibit?
No, what's new with Caitlyn? I'm curious to learn more.
Apparently, her work helped inspire another important frontier artist in Canada.
Oh, that's fascinating. What kind of influence did Caitlyn have?
Well, the Canadian artist was really inspired by Caitlyn's unique style and use of color.
I see. So Caitlyn's work helped pave the way for this other artist?
Exactly. Her innovative approach to painting really made an impact.
That's great to hear. Caitlyn deserves the recognition for her pioneering work.
Definitely. Her art has been so influential, both at home and internationally.
I'll have to check out Caitlyn's latest exhibit then. Sounds like it's worth seeing.
For sure, her paintings are truly captivating. You won't be disappointed.
Can't wait. This has been really interesting to learn about.
I'm glad I could share the news about Caitlyn's creative impact. Always exciting to see artists inspiring each other.
Absolutely. Thanks for the great conversation. Lesson 22. Marilyn's Aquatic Adventures.
Hey Anna, did you hear about Marilyn's recent swimming mishaps?
No, what happened? I'm intrigued to know more.
Apparently, she fell asleep in the water twice and had to be awakened.
Goodness, that sounds quite dangerous. How did that come about?
Well, the first time it happened, a friend of hers had to jump in and pull her out.
Oh my, that must have been quite a scare. I can't imagine falling asleep in the pool.
Yeah, and it happened again shortly after. She really needs to be more careful.
Definitely. Swimming can be risky if you're not fully alert.
Absolutely. Hopefully, she learns from these incidents and stays safe going forward.
I hope so too. It's a good reminder to always be attentive, especially in the water.
For sure. Marilyn's aquatic adventures have certainly been eventful lately.
No kidding. Thanks for sharing the scoop. I'll be sure to keep an eye out for any updates. Lesson 23, The Economics of Slavery.
Morning. I was reading about the economic impact of slavery in the US.
Oh, that's a heavy topic. What did you learn about it?
Before the Civil War, the economy of the southern states relied heavily on slave labor.
I see. So slavery was integral to their economic model at the time?
Exactly. The social and political dynamics were very much tied to this exploitative system.
That's troubling to think about. Slavery had such a far-reaching influence.
It's a complex and dark part of history, for sure. The economic realities reinforced the institution.
I can imagine. The economic incentives must have been a major factor in perpetuating slavery.
Absolutely. It was deeply ingrained in the Southern way of life back then.
It's a sobering reminder of how greed and self-interest can lead to such inhumane practices.
Definitely. The legacy of slavery continues to shape our society even today.
You're right. It's important we understand this history, as difficult as it is.
Agreed. Only by facing these truths can we work towards a more just and equitable future.
Well said. This has been a heavy but important conversation.
I'm glad we could discuss it. These are the kinds of topics we can't shy away from.
Lesson 24, The Devastation of Landmines.
Hey Anna, I read something really disturbing about landmines the other day.
Oh no, what did you come across? That sounds concerning.
Suffice to say that when you look at the mangled bodies, some of them children, caught by these mines.
That's absolutely horrific. The human toll of landmines is just devastating.
Exactly. It's a cruel and indiscriminate weapon that continues to maim and kill long after conflicts end.
I can't even imagine the trauma and suffering it causes. It's such a senseless tragedy.
Definitely. The lasting impact on communities is truly heartbreaking.
We have to do more to raise awareness and push for their complete removal worldwide.
You're right. Banning landmines has to be a top priority for human rights groups.
Absolutely. No person, especially a child, should have to endure that kind of catastrophic harm.
Agreed. It's an issue that demands urgent action and global cooperation.
For sure. This conversation is a sober reminder of the work that still needs to be done.
Unfortunately, yes. But raising awareness is the first step towards positive change.
Well said. I appreciate you bringing this important topic to my attention.
Of course. Discussing difficult realities is important, even if it's heartbreaking.
Definitely. Thank you for this thought-provoking discussion. Lesson 25, Leaving Germany.
Morning Anna, I've decided to leave Germany.
Why are you leaving Germany?
The new chancellor's policies and personality are concerning.
I see, that must be a tough decision.
Yes, I'm worried about the direction the country is headed.
Where are you planning to go instead?
I'm considering moving to another country in Europe.
That sounds like a good plan. What are you looking for in a new home?
Stability, freedom, and opportunities are important to me.
I hope you find the right place that fits your needs.
Me too, it's not an easy choice, but I feel it's necessary.
I understand, sometimes tough decisions are required.
Exactly, I want to leave before things get worse here.
I wish you the best in your search for a new home.
Thank you, I appreciate your support during this transition.
Lesson 26, Appreciating Fine Beverages.
Hey Anna, have you developed an appreciation for fine beverages?
Yes, I've become quite the connoisseur of well-crafted wines, beers, and spirits.
That's fascinating. What sparked your interest in that?
I've always enjoyed the nuances and complexities of quality beverages.
I can imagine there's a lot to learn about the various styles and production methods.
Absolutely, it's a fascinating field with so much history and tradition.
Do you have any favorite types of drinks or specific brands you enjoy?
I particularly appreciate small-batch craft beers and artisanal cocktails.
That sounds delightful. I'd love to hear more about your favorites.
Well, I'm quite fond of the local microbrewery's seasonal IPAs.
Interesting, I'll have to give those a try the next time I'm in the area.
Yes, and I've also developed a taste for well-aged single malt whiskeys.
Whiskey tasting sounds like an enjoyable hobby. I can see the appeal.
It is, there's so much to explore and discover in the world of fine beverages.
I can imagine, it's a wonderful way to expand one's palate and knowledge.
Lesson 27, Exploring Yoga and Pilates.
Morning Anna, I heard you're planning to start practicing yoga.
Yes, I'm really excited to incorporate yoga and Pilates into my routine.
That's great. What inspired you to explore those forms of exercise?
I've been intrigued by the holistic benefits of yoga and Pilates.
Ah, I see. The mind-body connection is quite fascinating, isn't it?
Definitely, I'm hoping to improve my flexibility and core strength.
Excellent, those are two key areas that yoga and Pilates tend to target.
Exactly, and I'm looking forward to the calming and meditative aspects as well.
That's a wonderful added benefit, the mental and spiritual elements.
Yes, I believe it will be a great complement to my current workout regimen.
I'm sure it will be, and you'll likely discover new levels of self-awareness.
I'm really looking forward to that aspect, it sounds so enriching.
Absolutely, I wish you all the best in your new yoga and Pilates journey.
Thank you, I appreciate your support. I'm eager to get started.
Wonderful, I'm confident you'll find it to be a rewarding experience.
Lesson 28, Developing New Habits.
Hey Anna, have you set any new resolutions for yourself recently?
Yes, I've been working on developing some new habits and routines.
That's great. What kinds of changes are you looking to make?
Well, one of my goals is to learn a new skill, like a language or an instrument.
That's an admirable goal. Learning new things can be so rewarding.
Absolutely, I think it's important to keep challenging ourselves.
I agree. What else have you been focusing on improving?
I also want to prioritize getting enough quality sleep each night.
That's a fantastic resolution. Sleep is so crucial for our well-being.
Exactly, I'm hoping to establish a consistent bedtime routine.
That's a great strategy. Creating habits around sleep is really beneficial.
Yes, and I'm planning to incorporate more physical activity as well.
Wonderful, exercise is such an important part of a healthy lifestyle.
Definitely, I'm looking forward to trying some new workout classes.
I'm sure you'll find something that you really enjoy. Best of luck.
Lesson 29, Friendly Airport Staff.
Hey Anna, I was so impressed with the airport staff.
I agree, they were incredibly friendly and helpful.
They really went out of their way to make sure everything went smoothly.
Absolutely, the check-in process was a breeze.
And the security line moved quickly too.
Yeah, they seemed well organized and efficient.
Definitely, it made the whole experience much less stressful.
I'm glad we didn't have any issues with our luggage either.
Me too, the baggage handlers were very careful.
It's nice when an airport is so well run.
Definitely, it sets the right tone for the trip.
Exactly, it puts you in a good mood from the start.
Absolutely, I really appreciate when the staff are so friendly.
Me too, it makes a big difference.
Agreed, the airport staff have been wonderful.
Lesson 30, Exciting New Beginnings.
Hey Anna, I'm so excited to start this new chapter.
Me too, it's going to be an amazing adventure.
I know, I can't wait to see what opportunities arise.
It's a little nerve-wracking, but in a good way.
Definitely, I feel energized by the challenge.
Same here, I'm ready to give it my all.
That's the spirit, we'll support each other along the way.
Absolutely, teamwork makes the dream work.
For sure, I'm glad we get to experience this together.
Me too, it's going to be so much fun.
I agree, I have a really good feeling about it.
Same here, I can already feel the positive vibes.
Yes. This is the start of something great.
I'm with you, let's make the most of it.
You bet, this is our time to shine.
Lesson 31, Roller Coaster Thrills.
Hey Anna, did you feel that rush on the roller coaster?
Oh my gosh, yes. The excitement was incredible.
I know, the way your stomach drops is just the best.
Totally, it's such a fun adrenaline rush.
Definitely, I love that feeling of weightlessness.
Me too, it's like defying gravity for a moment.
Exactly, it's such a unique experience.
Absolutely, I could ride roller coasters all day.
Same here, the thrill never gets old.
Agreed, it's one of my favorite parts of going to the park.
Mine too, the anticipation as you climb up the first hill.
Yes. And then that exhilarating drop, it's unbeatable.
Absolutely, the twists and turns are just so much fun.
Definitely, roller coasters are the ultimate thrill ride.
I couldn't agree more, they're the best.
Lesson 32, Culinary Exploration.
Hey Anna, are you ready to try some local cuisine?
Absolutely, I can't wait to explore the flavors of the region.
Same here, I heard the local specialties are amazing.
Wonderful, I love discovering new and unique dishes.
Me too, it's one of my favorite parts of traveling.
Definitely, it's a great way to immerse yourself in the culture.
Exactly, the food is such an important part of the experience.
I agree, I'm sure we'll find some fantastic restaurants.
Definitely, I bet the atmosphere will be really lively too.
Absolutely, it'll be a feast for all the senses.
Can't wait, I'm already feeling hungry just thinking about it.
Me too, this is going to be a culinary adventure.
I agree, it's going to be a highlight of the trip.
For sure, I'm so excited to dive in and try everything.
Same here, it's going to be a delicious experience.
Lesson 33, Scenic Discoveries.
Hello Anna, have you been to any scenic spots on your tours recently?
Morning John, yes, I visited a beautiful nature reserve last week. The views were breathtaking.
That's fascinating. Were there any unique landmarks or landscapes there?
Absolutely, there was a stunning waterfall and ancient ruins to explore.
Wow, sounds like an amazing trip. I'll have to add that to my travel list.
You definitely should, it was so serene and picturesque.
I love discovering new scenic gems. Do you have any other recommendations?
Yes, there's a lovely coastal town with charming architecture that's worth a visit.
Excellent, I'll make a note of that. Discovering scenic spots is one of my favorite parts of traveling.
I agree, It's so rewarding to uncover those hidden gems.
Absolutely, the journey is just as memorable as the destination.
Definitely, the process of exploration is half the fun.
I can't wait to plan my next adventure and see what natural wonders I can find.
I'm sure you'll come across some truly breathtaking places.
I hope so. I'm always on the lookout for those unique, picturesque spots.
Lesson 34, Coin Collectors.
Hey Anna, I've been expanding my coin collection lately.
Oh, that's interesting. What kind of coins have you been collecting?
Well, I just acquired a very old dime from Canada that's in great condition.
Wow, a vintage Canadian dime, that must be quite valuable.
It is, I'm really excited about it. I also have a unique coin from Africa with a hole in it.
A coin with a hole, that sounds intriguing. What's the story behind that one?
It's an older African currency that was used for trading. The hole was for stringing them together.
Fascinating, I didn't know that. Coin collecting must be a really rewarding hobby.
It is, I love the history and stories behind each piece in my collection.
I can imagine, it's like uncovering little pieces of the past.
Exactly, it's like going on a treasure hunt every time I add a new coin.
I'd love to see your collection sometime, I'm sure it's quite impressive.
Absolutely, I'd be happy to show you some of my prized possessions.
It's a date then, I'm looking forward to learning more about your hobby.
Great, I can't wait to share my passion for coin collecting with you.
Lesson 35, Commuting Challenges.
Hey Anna, how has your commute been lately?
Oh, it's been a bit of a struggle, to be honest. The traffic has been so heavy.
I hear you, the commute can be tiring, right?
Yes, it's a busy ride every day. I'm ready for a change of pace.
I can imagine, the daily grind of sitting in traffic must be draining.
Definitely, I'm counting down the days until I can work from home more often.
That would be a game changer, having the flexibility to avoid the commute.
Absolutely, it would make such a difference in my quality of life.
I'm sure it would. Have you considered exploring alternative routes or modes of transportation?
I have, but it seems like there aren't many good options in our area.
That's too bad. The commute is one of the biggest challenges of modern life.
It really is, but I try to make the best of it by listening to podcasts or audiobooks.
That's a great idea, turning that time into something productive.
Exactly, it helps me make the most of it. But I still look forward to the day I can skip the commute.
I bet, having that extra time and freedom would be life-changing.
Lesson 36, Museum Discoveries.
Hey Anna, I heard you visited a museum recently. How was it?
It was wonderful. I went to the art museum downtown and it was so peaceful.
That sounds lovely, I love the serene atmosphere of museums.
Me too, it was the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle.
Definitely, museums offer a chance to slow down and appreciate the art.
Absolutely, and this museum had some truly incredible pieces.
Oh, what kind of art did they have on display?
They had a fascinating exhibit on classical sculptures from ancient civilizations.
Wow, that must have been fascinating to see in person.
It was amazing, the level of detail and craftsmanship was breathtaking.
I can imagine, ancient art like that is so captivating.
It really is, I'll have to go back soon and spend more time exploring.
That's a great idea, museums always have more to discover with each visit.
Definitely, there's always something new to uncover. I'll have to let you know when I go back.
Please do, I'd love to join you and check out that museum together.
Lesson 37, Your Journey to Embrace Your Passion.
Hey Anna, have you ever felt unsure about pursuing your passion?
Hey John, I have actually. It can be scary to step out of your comfort zone.
I know, right? But your journey is what gives me the confidence to embrace my own passion fully.
That's so kind of you to say. I'm glad my journey could inspire you.
It really has. Can you tell me more about how you overcame your doubts?
Well, it wasn't easy, but I learned to focus on my why and surround myself with supportive people.
Ah, yes, the why is so important. What was your main motivation?
Making a positive impact, even in a small way. That drove me to keep going.
That's amazing. I'm still trying to figure out my true passion and purpose.
Don't worry, the journey is different for everyone. Trust the process.
You're right. I'll keep exploring and not give up. Thanks for the encouragement.
Anytime. I'm always here if you need a listening ear.
I appreciate that. Let's grab coffee sometime and dive deeper into this.
Sounds perfect. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. Catch you later.
Lesson 38, Shopping Trip Planning.
Hey Anna, I could use some new clothes. What time should we meet?
Hello John, how about 2 p.m. at the mall? I'd be happy to help you shop.
Great, 2 p.m. works for me. I'm excited to get your input on styles.
Wonderful. I'll make a list of the stores I think would be a good fit.
Awesome, that's really helpful. I'm not the best at picking out clothes.
No problem at all. I enjoy helping my friends find their personal style.
I'm grateful for that. Shopping can be overwhelming for me sometimes.
I understand. We'll take it step by step and have fun with it.
Sounds good. I'll see you at 2 p.m. then. Let me know if you need anything.
Perfect, I'll be ready. Looking forward to our shopping trip.
Me too, thanks Anna. Catch you later.
Lesson 39, Exploring the City.
Hey Anna, did you know the capital of the world has many rich and poor areas?
Good morning. Yes, it's quite an interesting contrast in many big cities.
Absolutely. Places like Beverly Hills have so much wealth, while other suburbs struggle.
That's right. The income inequality in major cities can be quite stark.
It's eye-opening to see the extremes side by side. Have you explored those areas?
I have, and it really gives you a unique perspective on the city's dynamics.
I'd love to learn more about it. When can we go on an urban exploration together?
How about this weekend? We can check out some of the diverse neighborhoods.
Perfect, I'm in. It'll be great to get a first-hand look at the city's landscape.
Definitely. There's so much to discover beyond the typical tourist spots.
I'm excited. This is going to be an insightful trip.
I'm sure it will be. I'll send you the details closer to the weekend. Lesson 40, Overcoming Language Barriers.
Morning. I heard many students from Japan are learning English here.
Good morning. Yes, the city has a diverse international student population.
That's great. I imagine they face some challenges with the language and accent.
Absolutely. Adjusting to a new language and culture can be really difficult.
I can imagine. Do you have any advice for how to help them feel more comfortable?
Patience and a willingness to communicate clearly are so important.
That makes sense. I want to be a supportive peer to any international students.
That's very kind of you. Small gestures like slowing down speech can go a long way.
Noted. I'll keep that in mind. Every little bit helps them feel more at home.
Exactly. With some extra effort, language barriers can be overcome.
I'm glad to hear that. I look forward to putting it into practice.
I'm sure you'll do great. Let me know if you have any other questions. Lesson 41, the first time at a drive-thru.
Hey Anna, I heard you went to a drive-thru restaurant for the first time. How was it?
Hey John, it was an interesting experience. I had never been to one before.
Really? What was it like?
Well, it was pretty convenient. I just pulled up to the window and ordered my food.
Did you have to wait long?
No, not at all. The service was really fast.
That's good. Was the food any good?
Yes, it was pretty tasty. I'd definitely go back.
Nice. I'll have to try it out sometime.
You should. It's a really easy way to grab a quick meal.
Awesome, thanks for the recommendation.
No problem. Let me know what you think if you do try it. Lesson 42, Taxi Costs.
Hey Anna, I have a question about taking taxis.
Sure, what's up?
I'm not sure how expensive it is to take a taxi to the hotel from the airport.
That's a good question. Taxi fares can vary quite a bit.
Is there a way to get an estimate before I arrive?
You could try looking up the average taxi fare for that route online.
Okay, that's a good idea. I don't want to be surprised by the cost.
Yeah, it's always good to get an estimate beforehand.
Do you think it would be better to take a shuttle or something instead?
It might be, depending on the cost difference. The shuttle could be cheaper.
I'll have to look into that. Thanks for the advice.
No problem. Let me know what you end up deciding. Lesson 43, Public Transportation.
Hey Anna, I have a quick question about getting around the city.
Sure, what is it?
What's the best way to get from the train station to the hotel?
I'd recommend taking the bus. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay, how do I know which bus to take?
You'll want to take the bus that goes to the second stop after the train station.
Got it, so just get on the bus and get off at the second stop?
Yep, that's it. The bus route is pretty direct.
Awesome, that seems easy enough. Thanks for the tip.
No problem at all. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Will do. I appreciate the help.
Lesson 44, Upcoming Trips.
Hey Anna, do you have any fun trips planned in the near future?
I'm actually thinking about going on a trip soon, yes.
Oh really? Where are you thinking of going?
I'm not sure yet, I'm still trying to decide. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, what kind of trip are you interested in taking?
I'm open to anything, maybe a weekend getaway or a longer vacation.
Well, there are so many great options. Have you considered a beach trip?
That sounds nice. I do love the beach. What about a city trip?
That could be fun too. Lots of culture and entertainment in the cities.
Exactly. I'll have to look into a few different options.
Let me know what you decide. I'd be happy to give more suggestions.
I will, thanks John. This has given me some good ideas to think about. Lesson 45, Religion and Spirituality.
Hey Anna, I wanted to ask you about something a bit more serious.
Oh. What's on your mind?
Well, I've been thinking a lot about religion and spirituality lately.
That's an interesting and complex topic. What in particular are you curious about?
I'm just trying to understand how different beliefs shape people's lives and perspectives.
That's a profound question. I believe that each person's spiritual journey is deeply personal.
Absolutely. There seems to be such a wide range of views on the meaning of life.
Yes, exactly. Religion and spirituality can provide a framework for understanding our purpose.
Do you think there are universal truths, or is it all relative?
That's a challenging question. I think there are some common themes, but the interpretations vary.
I see. It's a lot to ponder, that's for sure.
Indeed. It's a lifelong exploration for many of us.
Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts. It's given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad I could provide some perspective. These are important conversations to have. Lesson 46, Responsibilities. Let's share equally.
Hey Anna, I was wondering if we could talk about sharing responsibilities more equally.
Sure. What did you have in mind?
I feel like I'm doing more of the chores around the house. Can we discuss dividing them up better?
That's a good idea. What chores do you think need to be done?
Cleaning, laundry, grocery shopping, cooking. Those are the main ones.
Okay, let's make a plan. How about you handle the cleaning and laundry, and I'll do the shopping and cooking?
That sounds fair. We can switch off on certain tasks too, like taking out the trash.
Excellent. I'm glad we could come up with a solution that works for both of us.
Me too. Thanks for being willing to discuss this openly.
Of course. Communication is key. This should help us manage our home more efficiently.
Absolutely. I appreciate you taking the time to figure this out with me.
Anytime. Let's keep checking in to make sure the responsibilities stay balanced. Lesson 47, Smile and say thank you, it's Halloween.
Morning. Did you hear it's Halloween soon?
I did. I'm so excited. I love dressing up and handing out candy.
Me too. And don't forget to smile and say thank you to the trick-or-treaters.
Good point. That small gesture really makes their night.
Exactly. It's such a fun holiday. I can't wait to carve pumpkins.
Same here. We should pick out some cool designs this year.
Definitely. Maybe we can do a friendly competition, see who can make the scariest one.
Ooh, I'm in. I bet I can come up with something really spooky.
Bring it on. I'm going to put my creative skills to the test.
May the best pumpkin carver win. This is going to be so much fun.
Agreed. Halloween is the perfect excuse to be a kid again.
I couldn't agree more. It's such a magical time of year. Lesson 48, The Captivating World of Jazz.
Hey Anna, did you know that jazz is one of the most popular forms of music?
Really? I didn't realize it was that widely enjoyed.
Yeah, it's incredible. Hundreds of thousands of people attend jazz festivals each year.
Wow, that's amazing. What is it about jazz that makes it so appealing?
The improvisation and blend of various musical styles are a big part of it.
Ah, I see. It must create a really dynamic and unique sound.
Exactly. Jazz allows for a lot of creative expression and experimentation.
That's fascinating. I'd love to learn more about the history and evolution of jazz.
Me too. It's such a rich and influential genre. Maybe we could check out a local jazz concert sometime.
That's a great idea. Experiencing it live would be the best way to really appreciate it.
Definitely. Jazz is truly captivating. I'm sure we'd have an amazing time.
I can't wait. This has piqued my interest in exploring the world of jazz further. Lesson 49, Proactive Mindset for Career Success.
Anna, I wanted to talk to you about something regarding our careers.
Okay, what's on your mind?
Well, I've been thinking about the importance of staying proactive and updating our skills.
That's a great point. The job market is constantly evolving, so we need to stay ahead of the curve.
Exactly. I've been exploring some new job opportunities and workshops to enhance my skill set.
That's awesome. I should do the same. What kind of things have you been looking into?
Well, I've been considering online courses, industry certifications, and even networking events.
Those sound like excellent ways to stay relevant and marketable. I'll have to look into some of those.
Absolutely. It's all about being proactive and not getting complacent.
You're right. I don't want to get left behind. I'll start researching options for myself as well.
Great. I'm glad we're on the same page about this. It'll really help us in the long run.
Definitely. Investing in our professional development is so important these days.
Couldn't agree more. Let me know if you need any recommendations or help along the way.
I appreciate that. This conversation has been really motivating. Lesson 50, Exploring the World of Online Art Classes.
Hey Anna, have you ever thought about taking an online art class?
You know, I have. I've been interested in exploring my creative side lately.
That's great. There are so many online options these days, it's pretty amazing.
Absolutely. I've been browsing some websites to see what's available.
Find anything that looks particularly interesting?
Yeah, actually. There are classes in painting, drawing, photography, and even digital art.
Wow, that's a wide range. What kind of medium are you most drawn to?
I think I'd like to try my hand at painting. Maybe something like watercolor or acrylic.
Nice, that could be a lot of fun. Have you signed up for any specific classes yet?
Not yet, but I'm definitely going to soon. I'm really excited to get started.
That's awesome. I'd be happy to help you research and find the right class.
That would be great. I appreciate the support. This is going to be a new adventure.
Absolutely. Exploring your creativity is such a rewarding experience.
I can't wait. This is the perfect opportunity to try something new. Lesson 51, The Charity Run.
Hello Anna, have you ever participated in a charity run?
Yes, I joined one last year. It was a lot of fun.
Really? What was it like?
It was a 5K run to raise money for the local animal shelter. There were so many people there, all running for a good cause.
That sounds amazing. Did you train for it beforehand?
Yes, I started running a few times a week to prepare. It felt great to cross the finish line.
Wow, that's inspiring. I'd love to try a charity run sometime.
You should. It's a wonderful way to stay active and give back to the community.
I'll have to look into it. Thanks for sharing your experience.
Anytime. Let me know if you need any tips for getting started.
I appreciate that. I'm definitely interested now.
Lesson 52, Rooms in a House.
Hey Anna, did you know a house is divided into different rooms?
Yes, that's right. In my house, there's a living room, a kitchen, and a bathroom.
Interesting. What's your favorite room?
I really enjoy the living room. It's so cozy and comfortable.
Me too. I like how it's a space for relaxing and entertaining.
Exactly. Do you have any other rooms in your house?
Yes, I have a bedroom and a home office as well.
Ah, a home office must be handy for getting work done.
Definitely. It's nice to have a dedicated space for that.
I can imagine. It's good to have different areas for different purposes.
Absolutely. The layout of a house can really make a difference.
I agree. It's important to have a functional and comfortable home.
Couldn't agree more. Thanks for chatting about this.
My pleasure. It's always fun to discuss the details of our living spaces. Lesson 53, The School Play.
Hey Anna, I heard some of the students are actors in the school play.
Yes, that's right. A few of my classmates are in the play.
That's exciting. What kind of roles are they playing?
Well, some are building the sets and others are performing on stage.
Wow, so it's a big production. I bet it takes a lot of work.
Definitely. The drama club has been rehearsing for months.
I can imagine. What kind of play is it?
It's a classic Shakespeare comedy. I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
Shakespeare, huh? That must be challenging for the actors.
Yes, but they're all very talented. I'm sure it will be an amazing show.
I'm sure it will be. I'd love to come watch if I can.
You should. I can get you a ticket if you're interested.
That would be great. Thanks.
Of course. I'm excited for you to see it. Lesson 54, Homemade Tacos.
Homemade tacos sound delicious. What's your favorite filling?
Ooh, that's a tough choice. I really love the classic beef and cheese.
Ah, a classic. But I'm more of a chicken taco person myself.
Ah, yes, chicken tacos are so flavorful. Do you have a favorite way to prepare the chicken?
I like to marinate it in a mixture of spices and lime juice. It adds so much flavor.
That sounds amazing. I'll have to try that next time I make tacos.
Definitely give it a try. What about you? Do you have any special taco toppings you enjoy?
I love to add diced onions, fresh cilantro, and a drizzle of spicy salsa.
Yum, that sounds like the perfect taco. Now I'm really craving some homemade tacos.
Me too. We'll have to plan a taco night soon.
Sounds like a plan. I can't wait.
Lesson 55, Exploring the World.
The Arabian Nights, movies, the circus, Paris, Egypt, or the Far East, which one would you most want to explore?
Ooh, that's a tough choice. I think I'd be most intrigued by the mysteries of ancient Egypt.
Egypt, huh? The pyramids and hieroglyphics have always fascinated me too.
Exactly. The rich history and culture there are just so captivating.
I agree. And can you imagine staying in a luxurious hotel in Cairo?
That would be a dream. Sipping tea while overlooking the Nile River.
Absolutely. Though I have to say, the theatrics of the circus also appeal to me.
Ooh, the acrobatics and the vibrant costumes would be incredible to witness.
Definitely. Or imagine getting swept up in the romance of Paris.
Strolling along the Seine, visiting the Louvre, it all sounds so enchanting.
It really does. So many wonders of the world to explore.
I know, it's almost overwhelming to choose just one. But they all hold such allure.
That's true. I guess we'll just have to visit them all eventually.
Sounds like a plan to me. The adventures await. Lesson 56, Protecting Wildlife.
Hey Anna, did you hear about the bears in the news?
No, what's going on with the bears?
Apparently, many countries have laws to prevent the hunting of endangered species.
That's good to hear. It's important to protect wildlife.
Absolutely. Without those laws, some species could disappear.
I agree. We need to do more to conserve nature.
Definitely. Even small actions can make a difference.
Like supporting wildlife conservation organizations.
Exactly. Every little bit helps protect vulnerable animals.
Definitely. I'm glad countries are taking this seriously.
Me too. It gives me hope for the future of our planet.
Same here. We need to be good stewards of the environment.
Absolutely. There's still a lot of work to do, but it's a step in the right direction.
I'm optimistic that things will keep improving.
Me too. It's an important issue that affects us all.
Lesson 57, Travel Plans.
Hey Anna, I was thinking of going on a short trip. Any suggestions?
Oh, where were you thinking of going?
I'm not sure yet. Do you have any recommendations?
Well, there are so many great options. Where have you been wanting to visit?
I've always wanted to see the mountains.
The mountains would be beautiful this time of year.
Any specific mountain destinations you'd recommend?
Maybe somewhere like the Rockies or the Appalachians.
Those both sound wonderful. I'll have to look into those.
And don't forget to pack plenty of warm clothes.
Good point. The mountains can get chilly.
Exactly. You'll want to be prepared.
I'll make sure to do that. Thanks for the great suggestions.
Of course. I hope you have an amazing trip. Lesson 58, Current Events.
Hey Anna, did you see the news about Salman Rushdie?
Yes, it's so tragic. He was attacked and severely injured.
I can't believe someone would do that. He's been under threat for years.
It's just awful. No one should have to live in fear like that.
Absolutely. Freedom of expression is so important.
Definitely. This attack is a real threat to that.
It's a reminder of how fragile our rights can be.
You're right. We can't take them for granted.
I hope Rushdie makes a full recovery. He's a true icon.
Me too. This is a somber reminder of the challenges writers face.
Indeed. We need to stand up for free speech and artistic expression.
Agreed. It's a fundamental human right that must be protected.
Exactly. This is a deeply troubling event.
I couldn't agree more. We can't let this kind of violence prevail. Lesson 59, Fashion Trends.
Hey Anna, what do you think of the latest clothing trends?
Well, there are a lot of different styles out there these days.
That's true. It can be hard to keep up sometimes.
For sure. But I think it's great that there's so much variety.
Definitely. You can really express your personal style.
Absolutely. What kind of clothes are you drawn to?
I tend to go for a more relaxed, casual look.
That makes sense. A lot of people are into that these days.
Yeah, the slim fit look is really popular.
Oh, I agree. It's a versatile and comfortable style.
Exactly. You can dress it up or down.
Totally. It's a great option for a range of occasions.
I'm glad the fashion world is embracing more relaxed fits.
Me too. It's all about finding what makes you feel confident. Lesson 60, Joining the Choir.
Hey Anna, I have an idea. Have you ever thought about joining a choir?
A choir? That's an interesting suggestion. I've never done that before.
Really? I think you'd be great at it. Your voice is so beautiful.
Ah, thank you. I've always loved singing, but I've been too shy to try a choir.
Well, now's the perfect time to give it a shot. I'm thinking of joining one myself.
Oh, that's awesome. We could do it together.
Definitely. It would be so much fun to sing with you.
I think that's a wonderful idea. I'm feeling inspired to give it a try.
Excellent. I'll look into some local choir options.
Great, let me know what you find. I'm really excited about this.
Me too. It'll be a great way for us to explore our musical talents.
Absolutely. I can't wait to start harmonizing with you.
Same here. This is going to be an amazing experience.
I agree. Let's make it happen. Lesson 61, a bowl of cereal and a cup of coffee.
Hey Anna, what's for breakfast?
I usually have a bowl of cereal and a cup of coffee.
Me too. It's such a quick and easy breakfast.
Absolutely. The cereal keeps me full until lunchtime.
And the coffee helps me wake up in the morning.
It's the perfect start to the day.
Agreed. Do you have a favorite cereal?
I love granola with fresh berries.
That sounds delicious. I'm more of a Cheerios person myself.
Cheerios are a classic.
They are. Simple but satisfying.
Exactly. Can't go wrong with a bowl of Cheerios.
For sure. And the coffee just ties it all together.
Definitely. I don't know how I'd function without my morning coffee.
Me neither. It's an essential part of my routine.
Lesson 62, the Civil War.
Hello Anna, did you hear about the Civil War?
Yes, I did. It was a terrible time in our history.
The king was trying to rule without parliament.
That was a big mistake. He was taking away people's rights.
Exactly. It led to a lot of conflict and violence.
It's sad that it came to that. Dialogue is always better than war.
I agree. If only the king had listened to the people.
Hindsight is 20/20, but it's an important lesson.
Absolutely. We have to learn from the past to avoid repeating it.
Definitely. The Civil War had lasting impacts.
It did. But I'm glad we were able to move forward as a country.
Me too. It's a testament to the resilience of the people.
Absolutely. We may have our differences, but we're stronger together.
Well said. Unity is the key to progress.
I couldn't agree more. Let's continue to work towards that.
Lesson 63, continuing to support each other.
Hey Anna, I'm glad we're on the same page about this.
Me too. It's important that we continue supporting each other.
Absolutely. We've come so far, and we can't let that progress slip away.
Exactly. We need to keep pushing forward, no matter the obstacles.
I know there will be challenges, but I'm confident we can overcome them.
As long as we stick together, I believe we can achieve great things.
I couldn't agree more. We're stronger when we work as a team.
Definitely. United we stand, divided we fall.
Well said. Let's keep that in mind as we move forward.
Definitely. I'm excited to see what the future holds for us.
Me too. I have a good feeling about it.
As do I. Together, we can make a real difference.
I'm sure of it. Let's continue to support each other every step of the way.
Absolutely. I'm right there with you.
I appreciate that. It means a lot.
Lesson 64, just across the street.
Hey Anna, do you know where the new store is?
Yes, it's right across the street from the big supermarket.
Oh, great. That's super convenient.
Definitely. It's just a short walk away.
That's perfect. I've been meaning to check it out.
You should. They have a really nice selection of products.
Awesome, I'll definitely stop by soon.
Let me know what you think of the place.
Will do. I'm sure I'll find exactly what I need there.
I'm confident you will. It's a great new addition to the neighborhood.
That's good to hear. I'm excited to check it out.
I think you'll really like it. The location is so accessible.
Definitely. It's right in the heart of everything.
Exactly. No more long trips to the other side of town.
Exactly. This is going to be a game changer.
Lesson 65, cultural sensitivity is key.
Hey Anna, cultural differences can be challenging to navigate.
You're absolutely right. Cultural sensitivity is so important.
Definitely. Language barriers can make it even more difficult.
I agree. We need to be open-minded and respectful of other cultures.
Absolutely. Assuming or judging can really get in the way.
Exactly. We have to make an effort to understand and empathize.
Yes, that's the only way to build real connections.
Definitely. It takes work, but it's so worthwhile.
I couldn't agree more. The rewards of cross-cultural understanding are endless.
They really are. It enriches our lives in so many ways.
Definitely. We have so much to learn from each other.
Exactly. And it starts with being curious and compassionate.
Absolutely. Cultural sensitivity should be a top priority.
I agree. It's the foundation for meaningful relationships and progress.
Well said. I'm glad we're on the same page about this.
Lesson 66, a surprising opportunity.
Hey Anna, I heard about this new job opening. Do you think I should apply?
Interesting. What's the job?
It's in a different field, but I think it's worth a try.
You might surprise yourself. When will you apply?
I'll talk to them soon. They seem pretty flexible.
That's great. I'm sure you have the skills they're looking for.
You're right, I should give it a shot.
Exactly. You never know what might happen.
I agree. It could be an amazing opportunity.
Definitely. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks, I appreciate the encouragement.
Anytime. Let me know how it goes. Lesson 67, stress relief through music.
Hello Anna, have you tried that new meditation app?
Yes, I have. It's a great way to relax and improve well-being.
That's good to hear. I've been meaning to try it.
It really helps me de-stress after a long day.
I think I need that. Work has been a bit overwhelming lately.
Music can be another wonderful stress reliever. Do you play any instruments?
Not really, but I've always wanted to learn the piano.
It's a fantastic hobby. The rhythms and melodies can be so soothing.
I might give it a try. Where's the best place to start?
Well, learning your scales is a great foundation.
Okay, I'll look into that. Thanks for the advice.
No problem. I'm sure you'll pick it up quickly. Lesson 68, The Joy of Music Theory.
Hey Anna, do you know much about music theory?
I do. It's a fascinating subject. Why do you ask?
I'm curious to learn more about the different elements of music.
Well, there are things like rhythm, melody, and harmony to explore.
Interesting. What about the different beats and time signatures?
Yes, that's an important part of music theory. Different genres have varied rhythmic structures.
I see. It's quite complex, isn't it?
It can be, but it's also really rewarding to understand.
I suppose you have to learn your scales and all that.
Absolutely. That's the foundation for playing any instrument.
It seems like a lot to take in, but I'd love to learn more.
It's definitely worth it. Music theory can open up a whole new world.
I'm excited to dive in. Where do you think I should start?
I'd suggest beginning with the basics of rhythm and notation.
Okay, great. Thanks for the advice.
Of course. Let me know if you have any other questions. Lesson 69, The Power of Faith.
Hello Anna, have you been to church lately?
Yes, I went to the church last Sunday. It was a wonderful experience.
I see. What did you like most about it?
The pastor's prayer was very inspiring. It made me feel so connected to the community.
That's great. I haven't been to a church in a while.
You should try it. It's not just about religion, it's about the sense of community.
You're right. Maybe I'll visit the church with you next Sunday.
I'd love that. The church also does a lot of charity work in the community.
That's impressive. I should get more involved in my local community.
Absolutely. It's a great way to give back and connect with people.
I'll definitely look into it. Thanks for the recommendation.
Anytime. I'm always happy to share the power of faith.
I appreciate that. It's been an enlightening conversation.
I'm glad you found it interesting. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Will do. Have a great rest of your day.
Lesson 70, The Lasting Impact of History.
Hello Anna, did you hear about the new law regarding fugitive slaves?
Yes, I did. The Second Fugitive Slave Act is putting a lot of pressure on the North.
That's really concerning. It's a dark chapter in our history.
I agree. It's a harsh reminder of the injustices that have occurred.
Definitely. It's important to learn from the past and work towards a more just future.
Absolutely. These acts have had a lasting impact on our communities.
You're right. We need to continue to fight against oppression and inequality.
Absolutely. It's our responsibility to ensure that history doesn't repeat itself.
I couldn't agree more. This conversation has been really thought-provoking.
I'm glad you found it interesting. These historical events are so important to discuss.
Definitely. It's crucial that we never forget the sacrifices and struggles of the past.
Absolutely. Only by learning from history can we truly create a better future. Lesson 71, Navigating Workplace Workloads.
Hey Anna, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed with my workload. What do you think I should do?
Morning, John. Have you tried speaking to your manager about it?
Not yet, I'm worried they won't understand.
I see. Well, why don't you try highlighting your contributions? That could help.
Good idea, I'll give that a try. Thanks Anna.
No problem. And remember, your work is valued. Don't be afraid to ask for support.
I'll keep that in mind. It helps to hear that from you.
Anytime. I'm happy to lend an ear if you need it.
I appreciate that. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you as well.
Will do. Take care.
You too. Catch you later.
Lesson 72, Finding the Perfect Workspace.
Hey Anna, I'm thinking of setting up a home office. Any tips?
Ooh, that's exciting, John. First, I'd focus on finding the right space.
Yeah. Any specific requirements or preferences I should keep in mind?
Well, consider things like natural light, noise levels, and ergonomics. Those are key.
Noted. And what about equipment? What should I prioritize there?
I'd say a comfortable chair and good desk setup are musts. Oh, and reliable internet.
Great, that gives me a good starting point. Thanks, Anna.
Anytime. Let me know if you need any other advice as you set it up.
Will do. I appreciate you taking the time to help.
Of course, happy to. Enjoy setting up your new workspace.
I'm sure I will. Catch you around.
Lesson 73, Prioritizing Fitness and Convenience.
Hey Anna, I'm thinking of joining a gym. What do you think?
Oh, I've actually been considering it too. The convenience is so appealing.
Exactly. I want the ease of exercising at my fingertips.
Definitely. Have you looked into any local options yet?
Not yet, but I'm open to suggestions if you have any.
Well, I've heard good things about the one downtown. It has a lot of equipment.
Excellent, I'll have to check that out. Anything else I should look for?
Maybe a pool or group classes, if those interest you. And flexible hours, of course.
Got it, those are great points. Thanks for the advice.
Happy to help. Let me know which gym you end up choosing.
Will do. Appreciate you taking the time to discuss this with me.
Anytime. Stay motivated on your fitness journey. Lesson 74, Navigating Hotel Booking Policies.
Hey Anna, I'm planning a trip and need to book a hotel. Any tips?
Ah, perfect timing. I just booked a hotel for my upcoming trip.
Oh great, what did you learn in the process? Any policies I should be aware of?
Definitely. Some hotels have strict cancellation policies, so read those closely.
Good to know. How do I know if the hotel is flexible with changes?
Look for keywords like free cancellation or flexible bookings. That's a good sign.
Got it, I'll keep an eye out for that. Anything else I should consider?
Maybe check if breakfast or parking is included. Those hidden fees can add up.
Excellent point. I'll make sure to review all the details before booking.
Sounds like a plan. Let me know if you have any other hotel questions.
Will do, thanks for the helpful advice, Anna.
Happy to share what I've learned. Have a great trip. Lesson 75, Staying Connected in the Digital Age.
Hey Anna, have you been using virtual hangouts lately?
I have, actually. It's been a great way to stay connected.
Same here. I'm kind of hanging in there, to be honest.
Oh. Everything okay on your end? I'm happy to listen if you need to vent.
I'm just feeling a bit overwhelmed with work and all the virtual meetings, you know?
I can understand that. Make sure you're taking breaks and prioritizing self-care.
That's good advice. I'll try to do more of that. Any other tips?
Maybe schedule some non-work virtual hangouts with friends and family. That can help.
Definitely, a little social time could go a long way. Thanks for the suggestions.
Of course. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything else.
I appreciate that. It's nice to have a friend like you to lean on.
Anytime. We'll get through this together. Lesson 76, Cosmopolitan London.
Hey Anna, have you heard about London's diverse population?
Yes, it's amazing how cosmopolitan the city is.
Exactly, it's home to people from all over the world.
That's right. London is a melting pot of cultures.
I love how you can find international cuisine on every corner.
Me too. The city has such a vibrant and lively atmosphere.
Definitely. It's always exciting to explore the different neighborhoods.
Absolutely. Each area has its own unique character and charm.
I'm always discovering new hidden gems whenever I visit.
Same here. There's always something new to experience in London.
That's what makes it such a fascinating city.
I agree. It's one of the most diverse and dynamic cities in the world.
Absolutely. I can't wait to go back and explore more of it.
Me neither. There's just so much to see and do.
For sure. London is truly a global city.
Lesson 77, Navigating London.
Hey Anna, do you have any tips for visiting London?
Yes, I'd recommend learning about the transportation system beforehand.
Good point. The tube can be quite confusing for first-time visitors.
Definitely. It's a good idea to get an Oyster card or download a transport app.
That's a great suggestion. And what about getting around the city?
Well, walking is a fantastic way to explore the different neighborhoods.
Absolutely. You can stumble upon so many hidden gems that way.
Exactly. But the bus network is also really extensive and convenient.
True. And taxis are always an option if you're in a hurry.
Definitely. Just be prepared for the traffic, especially in the city center.
Good point. Planning your transportation in advance is key.
Exactly. That way, you can make the most of your time in London.
Absolutely. Those are really helpful tips.
I'm glad I could share some useful advice for navigating the city.
Me too. London can be daunting, but with the right info, it's a breeze.
Lesson 78, Intellectual Property Rights.
Hey Anna, what are your thoughts on intellectual property rights?
It's a complex issue, but I believe we need to strike a balance.
Agreed. On one hand, we want to protect creators and innovators.
Exactly. Their work deserves to be valued and compensated.
But at the same time, we don't want to stifle creativity and innovation.
Absolutely. There needs to be a way for ideas to freely flow and evolve.
Definitely. It's a fine line to walk, but it's crucial we get it right.
I agree. We need to find ways to incentivize creativity while also promoting access.
That's a great way to put it. It's all about finding the right equilibrium.
Precisely. It's an ongoing challenge, but one that's vital to address.
For sure. Intellectual property is such an important issue these days.
You're right. It's only going to become more crucial as technology advances.
Definitely. We need to keep having these discussions to find the best solutions.
Absolutely. It's a complex topic, but an important one for the future.
I couldn't agree more. There's a lot to consider, but it's worth the effort.
Lesson 79, Printing Boarding Passes.
Hey Anna, do you need to print a boarding pass for your flight?
Yes, I do. I can't seem to get it to work on my phone.
Ah, no problem. There's usually a kiosk in the airport where you can print it.
Great, that's good to know. I'll have to look for one when I get there.
And if you have any trouble, the airline staff can usually help you out.
Awesome, thanks for the tip. I want to make sure I have everything ready.
Definitely. It's always better to be prepared, especially at the airport.
Absolutely. I don't want any last-minute hassles with my boarding pass.
For sure. It's one less thing to worry about when you're trying to catch a flight.
Exactly. I'll make sure to leave plenty of time to get that sorted out.
Good plan. The airport can be hectic, so it's always better to be early.
Definitely. I appreciate you sharing these helpful tips.
No problem at all. I'm happy I could provide some useful advice.
It's really going to make my airport experience a lot smoother.
I'm glad to hear that. Safe travels.
Lesson 80, Currency Matters.
Hey Anna, do you have any local currency for your trip?
No, I didn't exchange any before coming to the airport.
Ah, no worries. You can usually withdraw cash at the airport.
Oh, that's good to know. I was worried I'd have to use my card.
Yeah, the exchange counters are really convenient at the airport.
Great, that's really helpful. I'll make sure to grab some local currency.
Definitely. It's always a good idea to have some cash on hand.
Absolutely. I don't want to be stuck relying on my card the whole time.
Exactly. Cash can be really useful for smaller purchases and tips.
For sure. I'll make sure to exchange some money before I leave.
Sounds like a plan. Just be mindful of the exchange rates, though.
Good point. I'll do some research to get the best deal.
Smart move. You don't want to get ripped off on the exchange.
Definitely not. Thanks for the tips. I feel more prepared now.
Anytime. Safe travels and have a great trip.
Lesson 81, My Bedroom Window.
Hey Anna, have you seen the sea from my bedroom window?
No, I haven't. What's it like?
It's breathtaking. I was born by the sea.
Wow, that must be special. Do you feel connected to it?
Absolutely. The sea is a part of me wherever I go.
That's beautiful. I can imagine how calming it must be.
Yes, it's very soothing. I love watching the waves.
I'd love to see it someday. It sounds magical.
You should visit. I'll show you the view.
I'd really appreciate that. When can we go?
Anytime. Just let me know when you're free.
Wonderful. I'm excited to see your seaside haven.
Me too. It'll be great to share it with you.
I'm sure it will be. Thank you.
No problem at all. I'm happy to show you.
Lesson 82, Apartment Must-Haves.
Hey Anna, what are you looking for in an apartment?
Well, a balcony is a must-have for me.
Ooh, that's a great feature. Natural light too?
Definitely. And a pet-friendly place would be ideal.
Those sound like excellent requirements. Anything else?
Maybe an in-unit washer and dryer?
That's super convenient. Anything else on your list?
I think that covers the main things I'm after.
Sounds like you have a clear vision of your dream home.
For sure. I'm hoping to find the perfect place soon.
I'm sure you will. Let me know if you need any help.
Thanks. I appreciate the offer.
Of course. Happy apartment hunting.
Thanks, I'll let you know how it goes. Lesson 83, The Perfect Address.
Hey Anna, did you find that apartment you were looking for?
I did. It has everything I wanted.
That's great news. Can you give me the address?
Absolutely. It's 123 Sunny Street.
Wonderful, that sounds perfect.
I'm really excited about it. The location is ideal.
I bet. What else do you love about the place?
The natural light and balcony are amazing.
And it's pet-friendly too, right?
Yes, that was a big selling point for me.
I'm so happy you found your dream home.
Me too. It's going to be fantastic.
I'm sure it will be. Congrats!
Thanks. I appreciate your support. Lesson 84, Life as a Tiny Person.
Hey Anna, have you ever wondered what it would be like to be tiny?
I can't say I have. That's an interesting thought.
Just imagine, if you were 2 inches tall.
Oh my, that would be quite an adventure.
Right? You'd have to be so careful with everything.
Absolutely. Even simple tasks would be a challenge.
Exactly. Climbing stairs would be like scaling a mountain.
And getting around would be like navigating a jungle.
Exactly. And imagine trying to do everyday things.
Cooking would be like operating heavy machinery.
Ah, yes. And taking a shower would be like swimming.
It would be both terrifying and fascinating.
Definitely. The world would look so different.
I can see why that would be an intriguing experience.
It would be quite the unique perspective, that's for sure.
Lesson 85, Evacuation Procedures.
Hey Anna, did you hear about the emergency evacuation?
Yes, I did. It was a bit concerning, but the hotel staff handled it well.
That's good to hear. What did they do to ensure everyone's safety?
They provided clear instructions and guided us to the designated evacuation areas.
That's reassuring. Proper planning and communication are so important in those situations.
Absolutely. The staff remained calm and helped us stay organized.
I'm glad they were prepared. Safety should always be the top priority.
Definitely. It's a relief when emergency procedures are well executed.
Indeed. It must have been a stressful experience, but it sounds like they managed it effectively.
Yes, the hotel deserves credit for their quick and efficient response.
Absolutely. It's good to know they have a solid emergency plan in place.
Agreed. It's important to feel secure, especially in a hotel.
Absolutely. I'm glad everyone was kept safe.
Me too. It's a testament to the hotel's preparedness. Lesson 86, Finding Happiness in the Everyday.
Hey Anna, did you hear how her mean face disappeared when we started talking?
Yes, it's amazing how a simple conversation can change someone's mood.
We had so much fun playing that game together.
Absolutely, the laughter was contagious.
I'm glad we were able to turn her day around.
Me too, it's the little things that can make a big difference.
Definitely, kindness goes a long way.
I agree, even a smile can brighten someone's day. Lesson 87, Preparing for an Outdoor Adventure.
Hey Anna, I've heard there are many hiking trails there.
Yes, let's make sure to pack comfortable shoes.
Good idea, we don't want sore feet.
And don't forget your sunscreen.
Definitely, I don't want to get sunburned.
Absolutely, safety first.
We should also bring plenty of water.
Yes, staying hydrated is crucial. Lesson 88, Reflecting on Personal Growth.
I know you will find ways to improve your performance in the future.
Thank you, I appreciate your encouragement.
I believe in you, you've come so far.
I once struggled with this, but now I feel more confident.
That's wonderful to hear, your hard work is paying off.
I'm grateful for the support from people like you.
Absolutely, we all need that sometimes.
It's the small steps that lead to big changes. Lesson 89, Staying Safe in the Sun.
Don't forget your sunscreen.
Definitely, I don't want to get sunburned.
It's important to protect our skin.
Absolutely, we need to be careful in the sun.
Definitely, sun exposure can be harmful.
I'll make sure to reapply throughout the day.
Good plan, better safe than sorry.
Agreed, we want to enjoy our time without any issues. Lesson 90, Exploring New Design Possibilities.
Have you checked online for any designs that catch your attention?
Yes, I've been browsing and found some really interesting options.
That's great. What kind of styles are you drawn to?
I'm leaning towards more modern and minimalist designs.
Those can look so elegant and clean.
Absolutely, they really make a statement.
I'm sure you'll find the perfect design for your project.
I'm excited to explore more and get creative. Lesson 91, Our Creative Collaboration.
Hey Anna, I have an idea. Let's share ideas and support each other.
Absolutely. I'm excited to collaborate with you.
Wonderful, let's get started. What are your thoughts?
I think we can create something truly amazing together.
I agree. We make a great team.
Definitely. Let's brainstorm and see what we can come up with.
Sounds good. I'm ready to hear your ideas.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking.
That's a fantastic idea. I can build on that.
Great, let's start putting our plan into action.
I'm so glad we decided to work together on this.
Me too. I can't wait to see the final result.
Neither can I. This is going to be awesome.
I have no doubt about that. Let's do this.
Absolutely. Let's make it happen.
Lesson 92, Mindful Moments.
Hey Anna, I sit in a quiet place, close my eyes, and focus on my breathing.
That's a great way to find some peace and calm.
Yes, it really helps me relax and recharge.
I do something similar. It's so important to take time for ourselves.
Definitely. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle.
Exactly. We need to make sure we prioritize self-care.
Absolutely. What else do you do to stay centered?
I try to practice mindfulness throughout the day.
That's a wonderful habit. It makes such a difference.
It really does. I feel more grounded and focused.
Same here. It's so beneficial for our mental and emotional well-being.
I couldn't agree more. It's a game changer.
It sure is. I'm glad we're on the same page about this.
Me too. It's great to have someone who understands.
Absolutely. Let's keep supporting each other in our mindful journeys.
Lesson 93, exchanging perspectives.
Hey Anna, I'd love for us to exchange some of our work.
That's a wonderful idea. I think it would be so enriching.
Definitely. It would be a great way for us to learn from each other.
I agree. We could provide feedback and new insights.
Exactly. It could really help us grow and improve.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see what you've been working on.
And I'm eager to get your perspective on my projects.
Sounds like a plan. When would you like to start?
How about we set aside some time this week?
Perfect. I'll clear my schedule and we can get together.
Fantastic. I can't wait to see what you've been up to as well.
Me neither. This is going to be so valuable.
I have no doubt about that. Let's make it happen.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to our creative exchange.
Same here. This is going to be a wonderful collaboration.
Lesson 94, Decluttering Dynamics.
Hey Anna, have you considered using storage boxes or bins?
Yes, that's a great idea. It's a really effective way to keep things organized.
Absolutely. It helps to neatly store items out of sight.
Definitely. It makes the space feel so much more decluttered and refreshing.
I agree. It's amazing how much of a difference it can make.
Definitely. It's a simple solution that can have a big impact.
Exactly. Have you tried any specific storage solutions that you'd recommend?
Yes, I've found some really nice stackable bins that work great.
That's awesome. I'll have to look into those.
Definitely. They come in different sizes and colors, so you can customize.
That sounds perfect. I'm ready to tackle some of my own clutter.
Wonderful. I'm happy to share more tips if you need any.
Fantastic, I appreciate that. Let's work together on this.
Absolutely. It'll be great to declutter and organize side by side.
I couldn't agree more. This is going to be so satisfying.
Lesson 95, Currency Exchange Expertise.
Hey Anna, our exchange rate is quite competitive. How much would you like to exchange?
Excellent. I'd like to exchange around $500 if that works for you.
Absolutely, that's no problem at all. Let me get that processed for you.
Great, thank you. I appreciate your quick and efficient service.
Of course, it's my pleasure. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, I think that's all I need for now. This has been very straightforward.
Wonderful. I'm glad I could help. Please let me know if you need anything else.
Will do. I'm confident your exchange rates and service are the best.
Thank you. I strive to provide the highest quality experience for our customers.
It definitely shows. I'll be sure to recommend your services to friends and family.
I appreciate that. Your support means a lot to me in the business.
Happy to do it. You've made this process seamless and stress-free.
Excellent, I'm so glad to hear that. Please don't hesitate to come back anytime.
I won't. Thanks again for your help today.
Of course. It's been a pleasure. Take care.
Lesson 96, The Muddy Pond.
Wow, did you see what happened to the pond?
No, what happened?
Most of the goldfish and minnows died.
That's terrible. What caused it?
I think the pond dried up and the water level dropped.
Oh no, so the fish had nowhere to go.
Yes, and the ones that survived are just in the mud at the bottom.
That's so sad. I hope they can recover.
Me too. We need to figure out how to refill the pond.
Definitely. Maybe we can get a water pump to bring in fresh water.
Good idea. We should do that as soon as possible.
Absolutely. The poor fish need our help.
I'll talk to the neighbors and see if they can pitch in.
Great, the more people we have, the faster we can fix this.
Exactly. I'm determined to save those fish.
Lesson 97, Spice it up.
Hey Anna, have you tried that new restaurant downtown?
No, what's it like?
It's amazing. The food is so flavorful.
What do you mean? How do they make it so good?
They use freshly ground spices in all their dishes.
Ah, that must be the secret. What kind of spices?
Lots of different ones: cumin, coriander, turmeric.
That sounds delicious. I love those flavors.
Me too. The spices really make their version stand out.
I'll have to check it out then. Sounds like my kind of place.
You'll love it. The atmosphere is great too.
Good to know. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
Same here. We should go there for dinner sometime.
Definitely, let's do it. I can't wait to try their food. Lesson 98, Acing the interview.
Hey Anna, I've got a big interview coming up.
Congratulations. Where is it for?
It's for a position at that new tech company downtown.
That's exciting. What are you doing to prepare?
Well, first I made sure to research the company thoroughly.
That's a great first step. What did you find out?
Their values, mission, and what they're looking for in candidates.
Perfect. Knowing that will really help you stand out.
Exactly. I also practiced answering common interview questions.
Smart move. Being ready will boost your confidence.
Absolutely. I want to make the best impression possible.
I'm sure you will. Just be yourself and show your skills.
That's the plan. Wish me luck.
You've got this. I know you'll nail it. Lesson 99, Dining out.
Hey Anna, did you go to that new restaurant last night?
Yes, I did. It was such a great experience.
Really? What did you like about it?
Well, for starters, you don't have to go to a counter to order.
Oh, you're taken to a table right away?
Yes, exactly. The service was very attentive.
That's nice. So you just sit down and they take your order?
Yep, they come right to your table. It felt very relaxed.
That sounds much better than standing in line to order.
Definitely. The food was delicious too. Highly recommend it.
Good to know. I'll have to try it out soon.
You'll love it. It's becoming one of my favorite spots. Lesson 100, The Majestic Waterfall.
Hey Anna, have you ever seen a real waterfall before?
Yes, I have. They're absolutely breathtaking.
I can only imagine. What was it like seeing one in person?
It was amazing. The power and beauty of the cascading water.
Wow, that sounds incredible. I've always wanted to see one.
You have to go. It's an experience you'll never forget.
Where did you see the waterfall you visited?
It was in a national park a few hours from here.
Ah, I bet the surrounding nature was beautiful too.
Yes, the whole area was just stunning. Lush forests, wildlife.
Sounds like the perfect natural getaway. I need to plan a trip.
You definitely should. It's so peaceful and rejuvenating.
I can't wait. Waterfalls are at the top of my bucket list now.
I'm sure you'll love it. It's truly a sight to behold.